Master the art of non-combat 13 Stoic strategies to overcome your foes. Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism. Achieving inner calm is the pinnacle of self-mastery. Have you ever been in a situation where emotions ran high and you felt the urge to lash out? We've all experienced those tense moments, whether it's in a heated office meeting, a confrontation with a loved one, or an intense online debate. But what if I told you there's a way to confront your adversaries without aggression, using wisdom instead of force? Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. In this video, we delve into Master the Art of Non-Combat 13 Stoic Strategies to Overcome Your Foes. Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism. The ancient Stoics, known for their emotional control and rational thinking, offer timeless strategies for facing your enemies with dignity and composure. Are you ready to master the art of navigating conflict like a true Stoic? Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our videos exploring the enduring wisdom of Stoicism. Remember, your greatest victory doesn't lie in external battles, but in mastering your own mind and heart. Number 1. Speak with calm and clarity. Imagine standing before your opponent, not with the intent to clash, but with words crafted to foster understanding. The core of Stoicism, particularly as taught by Seneca, emphasizes the power of calm clarity during confrontations. When we communicate with serenity and precision, we open the door to more constructive and peaceful dialogue. Instead of resorting to loud accusations or harsh words, picture yourself approaching the situation with a composed demeanor and well-articulated concerns. This approach not only diffuses hostility but also paves the way for mutual respect and resolution. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best answer to anger is silence." This doesn't mean literal silence, but a metaphorical one, where your words are measured, thoughtful, and free of emotional volatility. Whether at work, home, or in social settings, employing this tactic can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. By speaking with calm and clarity, you embody the Stoic principle of maintaining control over your reactions, thereby not only overcoming your foes but also setting an example of true strength and wisdom. Remember, it's not the loudest voice that prevails, but the most reasoned one that truly holds power. The following are key components of communication inspired by Stoicism. Develop active listening skills. Active listening means more than just waiting for your turn to speak. It involves fully engaging with what your opponent is saying, listening with your ears, observing their body language, and responding thoughtfully. Avoid interrupting. Nod to show you're following, and maintain eye contact. This demonstrates respect and a genuine interest in understanding their perspective. As Epictetus wisely noted, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak, emphasizing the importance of listening in Stoic philosophy. Respect their emotions and validate their experiences. Empathy doesn't mean you agree with the other person, but it does mean acknowledging their feelings and experiences as valid. Statements like, "I can see that this is really important to you," or "It sounds like you're feeling frustrated," can build rapport and open the door to more productive dialogue. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, whenever you're about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Raise concerns using I statements. Using I statements to express concerns is a powerful Stoic strategy that shifts the focus from blame to understanding. Instead of pointing fingers, which can escalate tensions, focus on articulating your feelings and needs. For instance, saying, "I feel disrespected when my opinions are dismissed," clearly communicates your perspective without antagonizing the other person. This method aligns with Stoic teachings, fostering a collaborative spirit and reducing the likelihood of conflict escalation. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By focusing on your own experience, you create a space for mutual understanding and respect. Speak firmly and calmly, not aggressively. Speaking with firmness and calmness rather than aggression is a fundamental Stoic strategy that turns words into powerful tools for resolution. True power lies in control, not noise. By adopting a composed tone, you communicate with strength and assurance, conveying your message effectively while maintaining your dignity. Avoiding insults and personal attacks prevents conflict escalation and fosters a constructive dialogue. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." By speaking calmly, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and self-control, earning respect and trust. Prioritize problem-solving over point scoring. To master the art of non-combat, focus on solving problems rather than winning arguments. Enter discussions with a cooperative mindset, asking questions like how can we resolve this together. This approach can turn adversaries into allies, leading to lasting resolutions. Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be." B1. This encourages us to act with integrity, focusing on constructive problem-solving rather than personal victory. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your daily interactions, you'll navigate even the most challenging conversations with grace and effectiveness. Number 2. Appeal to their inner values. Picture this: you stand before a towering oak tree, its roots deeply entrenched, representing the steadfast values of an individual. Instead of trying to uproot this tree with force, a wise Stoic knows that subtle, persistent forces like wind and water can gently guide its growth. This metaphor captures the essence of appealing to inner values, a powerful Stoic strategy for resolving conflicts peacefully. Rather than attacking someone's character, focus on understanding and respecting their core beliefs and values. By aligning your arguments with their inner compass, you can foster genuine agreement and lasting resolutions. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By appealing to someone's inner values, you speak directly to their soul, influencing their thoughts and actions. Consider a disagreement you faced. Did you focus on proving your point, or did you try to understand the other person's perspective? Engaging with their values can turn adversaries into allies. This approach not only de-escalates conflict but also builds mutual respect and understanding. Here's how to start your Stoic journey toward value-driven persuasion. Step 1. Uncover their value landscape. In the art of non-combat, understanding your adversary's value landscape is crucial. Picture yourself as an archaeologist, carefully unearthing the principles and values that govern their actions. Listen attentively to what they affirm, deny, and praise in their words and deeds. What principles do they hold dear? What values guide their actions? Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By recognizing and respecting these values, you can engage more thoughtfully, aligning your approach to resonate with what they hold dear. Step 2. Bridge the value gap. When facing conflict, it's crucial to bridge the value gap by finding common ground between you and your opponent. Instead of assuming their values oppose yours, look for shared ideals. Principles like duty, honesty, and fairness often serve as a bridge, enabling you to present your case in a way that resonates with them. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By focusing on shared values, you align your thoughts with those that foster understanding and cooperation. Step 3. Speak their language. To effectively master the art of non-combat, speak the language of those you aim to influence. Once you understand their values, adjust your message to align with their interests. This approach creates a sense of common ground without compromising your principles. Imagine a workplace conflict where your colleague values efficiency while you prioritize reliability. Frame your ideas in terms of how they can enhance efficiency, showing that you respect and understand their values. Step 4. Don't just tell, show. Actions speak louder than words. When you demonstrate how your solution aligns with their core beliefs through concrete examples, you create a compelling narrative. This approach not only reinforces your argument but also builds trust and respect. As Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." Showing rather than telling can transform potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding. Remember, respect is the cornerstone of effective communication. Approach interactions with respect and empathy, aiming to find a solution that aligns with their values. By employing Stoic techniques, you become a skilled navigator rather than a warrior, guiding your adversary toward genuine belief. True transformation comes from connecting with the values that shape an individual's identity, not from force. This approach fosters mutual respect and understanding, paving the way for solutions that benefit everyone involved. Number 3. Choose your battles wisely. In the fast-paced environment of modern life, disagreements are inevitable, from political debates to minor squabbles in parking lots. However, as the Stoics remind us, not every challenge we encounter demands our full attention and energy. It's crucial to choose our battles wisely, a key Stoic strategy that helps us safeguard our emotional well-being and stay focused on what truly matters. Picture yourself on a vast battlefield, with every disagreement and conflict vying for your involvement. A wise Stoic pauses and evaluates the situation before engaging. Is this battle worth fighting? Will this conflict affect my well-being or the things I hold dear? By thoughtfully selecting our battles, we conserve our energy for the more significant challenges. Stoic philosophy offers several guiding principles to help us make these decisions. The Seneca test: pause and consider. Seneca wisely stated, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This concept, which we'll refer to as the Seneca test, forms a cornerstone of Stoic strategy. When provoked, it's crucial to pause and consider your response rather than reacting impulsively. By taking a moment to calm down and assess the situation objectively, you gain the upper hand. In the heat of the moment, our perception can be distorted, leading to hasty decisions we later regret. This pause allows you to realign your thoughts with reason and control, ensuring your actions are measured and effective. Imagine a modern-day scenario where this principle is invaluable during a heated argument at work or in a personal relationship. Instead of letting anger dictate your response, take a deep breath and think through your next move. This approach not only diffuses tension but also earns you respect and admiration from others. By embodying Stoic wisdom, you transform potential conflicts into demonstrations of strength and resilience. Remember, mastering your reactions is a true testament to your inner power and self-control, qualities that define a Stoic warrior in today's world. The Epictetus inquiry still important? As you navigate life's challenges, reflect on this powerful question posed by Epictetus. It is not the event itself that distresses us, but our view of it. This ancient wisdom encourages you to evaluate the true significance of any conflict or irritation you face. Ask yourself, is this issue genuinely affecting my morals, well-being, or something truly important? Or is it merely a minor inconvenience, like a small pebble in my path rather than a towering mountain? By focusing your energy on what truly matters, you can approach significant issues with greater clarity and resolve. This practice not only sharpens your ability to address meaningful challenges, but also enhances your overall effectiveness in handling life's hurdles. How often do you find yourself getting caught up in trivial annoyances, and how can you shift your perspective to concentrate on what truly deserves your attention? Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength by applying this Stoic principle. You cultivate a mindset that prioritizes inner peace and resilience, empowering you to overcome your foes with wisdom and grace. The Marcus Aurelius principle: silence and inaction, are the best responses. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Sometimes, silence is your greatest ally. Embracing the power of letting go can be profoundly liberating. As Marcus Aurelius observed, often the best course of action is to refrain from acting at all. Holding your tongue and allowing things to pass without your interference can be a powerful exercise in self-control and a way to preserve your inner peace. Think about a modern scenario where this principle applies. Perhaps at work, you face a colleague who habitually makes irritating comments. Instead of reacting or engaging in pointless arguments, you choose to let their words pass by, recognizing that your response could unnecessarily escalate the situation. This decision not to engage doesn't mean you are passive. It means you are selectively focusing your energy on what truly matters, conserving your strength for more significant battles. How often do we find ourselves caught up in trivial disputes that drain our energy? By acknowledging the power of silence, you gain control over your emotions and actions. Much like a skilled sailor navigating turbulent waters by choosing when to raise the sails and when to lower them. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that in these moments of restraint, we find our true strength. As you consider this strategy, ask yourself, how can I apply the principle of letting go in my daily interactions to foster a calmer and more focused mind? By doing so, you not only cultivate inner tranquility but also demonstrate the Stoic virtue of wisdom, showing that true power often lies in knowing when to stay silent. The cost-benefit analysis of Stoicism. Have you ever found yourself in a heated argument, only to later realize that the emotional toll wasn't worth the win? This is where the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius becomes particularly relevant. He teaches us that true strength often lies in knowing when to gracefully let go. Think of it this way: every conflict you engage in demands a mental cost and offers potential outcomes. Before diving into a dispute, conduct a cost-benefit analysis. Weigh the emotional cost of losing against the potential rewards of winning. Is the stress, anxiety, and possible damage to relationships worth the fleeting satisfaction of victory? Consider a modern scenario where this principle applies. Imagine you're in a disagreement with a colleague over a minor issue. The argument could escalate, causing unnecessary stress and potentially harming your professional relationship. Instead, by choosing to let go, you preserve your mental peace and maintain a harmonious work environment. This doesn't mean you are weak. It signifies profound wisdom and strength. How often do we find ourselves entangled in conflicts that drain our energy and focus? By adopting a Stoic mindset and assessing the true costs and benefits of our actions, we can make more thoughtful decisions that enhance our well-being. So next time you find yourself on the brink of a confrontation, ask yourself, is this battle worth the price? In many cases, you'll find that the dignity of letting go far outweighs the temporary thrill of victory. Embrace this Stoic strategy, and you'll discover a new level of inner strength and serenity. Choosing your battles wisely doesn't signify weakness or apathy, rather, it reflects an understanding of the finite nature of your time and energy, urging you to use them judiciously. By incorporating these Stoic strategies, you can navigate life's battlegrounds with greater focus, reserving your strength for the fights that truly matter. Imagine a scenario from everyday life. You're at work, and a colleague makes an offhand comment that irritates you. Your first instinct might be to snap back or confront them. However, pausing to apply the Seneca test, you take a moment to calm down and assess the situation. You realize that this comment, while annoying, doesn't impact your work or values in any meaningful way. Applying the Epictetus inquiry, you see it as a minor irritation rather than a major affront. Deciding to let it go, following the Marcus Aurelius principle, you choose silence and move on with your day, conserving your energy for more significant challenges ahead. This decision not only saves you emotional turmoil, but also sets an example of calm resilience for those around you. In practice, these Stoic tactics can transform your approach to conflict. Reflect on a time when you engaged in a heated debate over a trivial matter. Did it bring you lasting satisfaction or resolution, or did it leave you drained and frustrated? Considering these experiences can help you appreciate the importance of choosing your battles. Furthermore, applying these principles can lead to personal growth and improved relationships. When you choose your battles wisely, you communicate to others that you value peace and constructive engagement over unnecessary conflict. This can inspire those around you to adopt a similar approach, fostering a more harmonious and respectful environment. Ultimately, mastering the art of choosing your battles is about prioritizing your peace of mind and focusing on what truly matters. It's a practice that requires patience, self-awareness, and discipline, but offers profound rewards in the form of inner tranquility and meaningful interactions. By embracing Stoic wisdom, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and strength, ensuring that your energy is spent on battles worth fighting. To conclude, the lesson here is clear: not every battle is worth fighting. By applying the Stoic principles of delay, evaluation, silence, and cost-benefit analysis, you can discern which conflicts deserve your attention and which are best left untouched. This strategic approach to life's disputes allows you to maintain your inner calm, preserve your energy, and focus on the wars worth fighting. So next time you find yourself on the verge of a conflict, pause and ask yourself, is this battle worth fighting? Your answer could save you a great deal of unnecessary strife and lead to a more peaceful, fulfilling life. If you've made it this far, you're already on the path to mastering the art of non-combat through Stoicism. Comment below with Stoic mastery to affirm your commitment to these transformative strategies. Don't go anywhere, there's still a wealth of wisdom we want to share with you in this video. Stay until the end to uncover the secrets that will help you overcome any foe with the calm and resilience of Marcus Aurelius. Number 4, embrace the art of compromise. Imagine trying to force a mighty oak to bend to your will. Not only would you likely fail, but you might also end up harming both the tree and yourself in the process. This scenario illustrates a vital lesson in Stoic philosophy: the art of compromise. Just as the oak tree learns to coexist with the wind by bending and adapting, we too must navigate conflicts with flexibility and wisdom. Rigid stances and uncompromising views seldom lead to successful conflict resolution. Epictetus wisely observed, "Seek not to have things happen as you wish, but rather wish them to happen as they do, and you will live a tranquil life." This insight teaches us that true power lies in finding solutions that address our concerns and those of our adversaries. The art of compromise is not about surrendering your principles, but about finding a harmonious middle ground where both parties can coexist and thrive. Here's how you can practice this Stoic art. Change "main" to "we." One foundational strategy is shifting your perspective from "me" to "we." By reframing conflicts as cooperative endeavors rather than rivalries, you can turn adversarial situations into opportunities for collaboration. This mindset shift allows you to seek solutions that benefit everyone involved, fostering more harmonious outcomes and encouraging innovative problem-solving. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By embodying this principle, you move away from retribution and toward understanding and mutual benefit. In modern life, whether dealing with workplace disagreements or personal disputes, this approach helps build stronger, more productive relationships. When you see your adversaries as partners in finding a resolution, you open the door to new possibilities and creative solutions that might otherwise be overlooked. This cooperative attitude not only diffuses tension but also sets the stage for long-term success and mutual respect. By adopting the we perspective, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and a commitment to peace, traits invaluable in both personal and professional spheres. Remember, true strength lies in remaining calm and composed, turning potential conflicts into constructive dialogues. As you navigate life's challenges, let's embrace this Stoic wisdom to create a more cooperative and innovative environment, ultimately leading to better outcomes for all. Pay attention to the unspoken words. To truly master non-combat, you must pay attention to the unspoken words. Listening isn't just about hearing what's spoken, it's about understanding the full spectrum of communication. This means being attuned to body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, as these often reveal the true emotions behind the words. By focusing on these nonverbal cues, you gain deeper insight into what others are really feeling and thinking. When you adopt this approach, you can respond more empathetically and effectively, fostering better relationships and diffusing potential conflicts before they escalate. Have you ever noticed how much more you understand when you pay attention to a person's posture or the changes in their voice? These subtle signals provide invaluable information that words alone cannot convey. Being mindful of these nonverbal cues enhances your communication skills and strengthens your connections with others, promoting a more harmonious and cooperative environment. So, next time you're in a conversation, remember to listen beyond the words, and you'll be amazed at how much more you can understand and positively influence the outcome. Set priorities and have the will to let go. Not everything in life holds the same weight, and not every detail is worth fighting for. Focus on what truly matters and be willing to let go of the less critical aspects. This approach allows you to direct your energy toward resolving the most pressing issues. For instance, in a workplace conflict, rather than engaging in every minor dispute, focus on the core issues that impact your job performance and relationships. Imagine you're in a meeting where tensions are high. Instead of arguing over every detail, concentrate on the main objectives and outcomes you need to achieve. This approach allows you to conserve energy, maintain clarity, and strategically address the most pressing issues. Have you ever found yourself caught up in trivial arguments, losing sight of the bigger picture? Reflect on how prioritizing the essential aspects could change the way you handle conflicts. Ultimately, this lesson underscores the importance of setting priorities and letting go of minor details, enabling you to overcome your foes with wisdom and strategic thinking rather than unnecessary confrontation. Determine the win-win or win-enough solution. To effectively navigate through conflicts and emerge victorious without engaging in direct confrontation, aim for solutions where both parties feel their needs are acknowledged and somewhat satisfied in the long term. This approach, rooted in Stoic principles, reduces resentment and fosters a sense of fairness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury in today's world." This translates to seeking win-win, or at least win enough outcomes in disputes. By doing so, you not only uphold your integrity but also pave the way for sustainable relationships built on mutual respect. When negotiating, focus on truly understanding the other person's perspective and communicate your needs clearly. This empathetic approach can transform adversarial situations into cooperative efforts, promoting harmony over discord. Essentially, aim to be a peacemaker who turns potential conflicts into opportunities for collaborative success. Patience and flexibility are key. Remember that life is a journey rather than a destination. And on this journey, patience and flexibility are your best allies. Embrace the reality that compromises are seldom one-time events. They require ongoing attention and adaptability. When circumstances shift or new information comes to light, be prepared to reassess and renegotiate your agreements. A lasting and meaningful compromise demands open communication and a willingness to evolve. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. How can you cultivate the resilience and openness needed to navigate these changes effectively? By keeping the lines of communication open and being willing to adjust your course, you ensure that your compromises remain strong and relevant. This approach not only strengthens your relationships but also helps you grow as a person, teaching you the value of patience and the power of adaptability. How will you apply these principles in your own journey? Understand that embracing the Stoic art of compromise does not mean sacrificing your values or principles. Instead, it demonstrates strength, adaptability, and a commitment to finding workable solutions for all involved. Like the wind and the oak, living in a state of dynamic equilibrium allows for a more peaceful and harmonious existence. This approach benefits everyone by fostering mutual respect and understanding, ultimately leading to more tranquil and constructive relationships. Consider a modern scenario: you're at work, facing a disagreement with a colleague over a project approach. Instead of insisting on my way or the highway, approach the situation with a mindset of compromise. Listen actively to your colleague's perspective, understand their concerns, and seek common ground. By doing so, you not only resolve the conflict but also build a stronger working relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. This principle of compromise extends beyond the workplace and into our personal lives. In relationships, whether with family, friends, or partners, learning to bend without breaking is crucial. It's about recognizing that holding on to rigid demands can often lead to more harm than good. By embracing flexibility, we allow room for growth, understanding, and harmony. Seneca wisely noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Often, our unwillingness to compromise stems from imagined fears of losing control or appearing weak. However, true strength lies in our ability to adapt and find balanced solutions. When we approach conflicts with a flexible mindset, we open the door to innovative solutions that we might not have considered otherwise. In today's fast-paced world, where personal and professional interactions are more complex than ever, the art of compromise is an invaluable skill. It helps us navigate through life's inevitable conflicts with grace and poise. By adopting the Stoic strategy, we not only overcome our foes but also cultivate inner peace and resilience. Number 5. Offer empathy. Think back to a time when you encountered someone overwhelmed by anger or frustration, their emotions swirling like a storm. In these moments, it's easy to respond with defensiveness or aggression. However, the Stoic approach suggests a different path, one rooted in empathy. Picture yourself on a challenging mountain trail, where you encounter a fellow climber struggling with their own journey. Instead of shouting across the gap or arguing about the best way forward, a true Stoic would carefully descend, bridge the divide, and offer a helping hand. This captures the essence of the 5th strategy, the profound Stoic principle of offering empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and building genuine connections. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of understanding and acknowledging the emotions of others. He advised, "Whenever you're about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize?" This quote reminds us that empathy starts with self-reflection and recognizing our shared humanity. By acknowledging another person's feelings and validating their experiences, we can create meaningful connections and pave the way for more constructive conversations. So how can you harness this Stoic superpower? Here's how you can develop this vital skill. Change the perspective from me to them. One of the most effective Stoic strategies to overcome your foes is shifting your perspective from me to them. By viewing the world through their eyes, you gain a deeper understanding of their motivations and emotions. Instead of focusing solely on your viewpoint, try to grasp the situation from their perspective. Ask yourself what life experiences have shaped their emotions. What insecurities or fears might be driving their behavior? This shift in perspective fosters empathy, enabling you to recognize their unique reality and respond with greater compassion and insight. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize? This quote underscores the importance of self-reflection in understanding others. By acknowledging your own flaws and experiences, you become more attuned to the struggles and emotions of those around you. Consider a modern scenario: a heated disagreement with a colleague over a project's direction. Instead of digging in your heels, take a moment to consider their viewpoint. Perhaps they are under immense pressure from upper management, or maybe they have personal stakes in the project's success that you aren't aware of. By understanding their perspective, you can address the root causes of their concerns and find common ground more effectively. Shifting your perspective from me to them isn't just about resolving conflicts, it's about building stronger, more empathetic relationships in all areas of life. This requires patience, active listening, and a willingness to step outside of your own experiences. This approach leads to more harmonious interactions and a deeper sense of connection with others. In today's fast-paced world, where misunderstandings and conflicts are all too common, this Stoic strategy is more relevant than ever. By practicing this shift in perspective, you not only become a better communicator but also a more compassionate and understanding individual. So, the next time you find yourself in a conflict, ask yourself, how can I see the situation through their eyes? How can I understand their reality and respond with empathy? This simple yet profound shift in perspective can transform your interactions and help you navigate conflicts with grace and wisdom. How will you start changing your perspective today? Practice active listening without judgment. In the realm of Stoicism, one powerful strategy to overcome your foes is the practice of active listening without judgment. Picture yourself in a heated discussion. Your natural instinct might be to defend your position or counter the other person's argument. However, a Stoic approach calls for you to pause and truly listen. Instead of forming opinions or planning your rebuttal while the other person is speaking, focus entirely on understanding their emotions and perspective. By doing this, you not only honor their feelings but also create an opportunity for genuine connection and understanding. Start by acknowledging their emotions with empathetic phrases like, "I understand why this situation is important to you," or "It sounds like you're feeling frustrated." These affirmations can significantly build trust and reduce defensiveness. When people feel heard, they're less likely to remain hostile or antagonistic. Now, let's explore why this approach is so effective. When you listen actively and without judgment, you demonstrate respect for the other person's experiences and emotions. This act of listening isn't passive. It requires you to be fully present and engaged. By doing so, you show that you value their perspective, which can diffuse tension and foster more constructive dialogue. This method is especially powerful in resolving conflicts, as it allows for a more open exchange of ideas and feelings, leading to mutual understanding and resolution. Active listening has a profound impact because it fulfills a basic human need for recognition and validation. When you apply this Stoic strategy, you're not only overcoming your foes but also building stronger, more respectful relationships. Furthermore, this approach aligns with the Stoic emphasis on self-control and emotional regulation. Instead of letting your emotions drive your responses, you take a step back to process the information calmly and thoughtfully. This not only helps manage the situation more effectively but also sets a positive example for others. It's about being a model of composure and rationality in the face of adversity. In summary, mastering the art of active listening without judgment is a crucial Stoic strategy for overcoming your foes. It involves fully understanding the other person's emotions and perspectives, acknowledging their feelings, and responding with empathy and respect. This practice not only builds trust and reduces defensiveness, but also aligns with key Stoic principles of empathy, self-control, and emotional regulation. By implementing this approach, you can transform conflict into opportunities for connection and mutual understanding, ultimately strengthening your relationships and enhancing your personal growth. Look for the hidden pain. When facing conflict, it's essential to look beyond the surface and seek out the hidden pain driving the disagreement. Often, anger and irritation stem from deeper emotional wounds, fears, or insecurities. By identifying these underlying sources of distress, we can address the root cause rather than just the symptoms. This approach fosters a deeper understanding and empathy, allowing for more meaningful resolutions. Picture a colleague at work who seems perpetually irritated and difficult to collaborate with. Instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to consider what personal struggles they might be facing. Perhaps they're dealing with stress at home or feeling undervalued in their role. By approaching them with empathy and a genuine desire to understand their pain, you can transform a hostile interaction into a supportive and constructive dialogue. Have you ever considered how much unspoken pain lies behind someone's harsh words or actions? By looking for the hidden pain, we not only help others heal but also cultivate our own emotional intelligence and resilience. The key lesson here is to always strive for empathy and deeper understanding. recognizing that beneath every conflict lies a story that needs to be heard and a pain that longs for compassion. Remember that empathy does not mean agreement. Empathy, in its truest form, is about walking alongside someone rather than standing in front of them. It's crucial to understand that showing empathy does not mean agreeing with someone's actions or compromising your values. Instead, it involves acknowledging their perspective and fostering an environment where open and honest communication can thrive. When you approach disagreements with dignity and an open heart, you transform potential conflicts into opportunities for mutual understanding. By doing so, you build bridges of comprehension rather than deepening the chasms of discord. This approach is particularly relevant in our modern, fast-paced world, where conflicts can quickly escalate, and maintaining inner peace and mutual respect becomes increasingly important. Remember Seneca's words: wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. By applying this principle, you can handle disagreements gracefully, ensuring that your interactions are grounded in respect and empathy, ultimately strengthening your relationships and inner resilience. By practicing empathy, you're not only following the Stoic path but also fostering a more harmonious and cooperative environment. It allows you to rise above petty arguments and focus on resolving conflicts in a way that benefits everyone involved. The next time you find yourself in a tense situation, remember the power of empathy. Extend an understanding hand, and you might find that the person on the other side is more willing to meet you halfway. Number 6. Seek the shared path. Picture two climbers ascending what initially seem to be separate mountains. As they climb, they discover their routes converge at a common peak, a place where clarity and understanding prevail. This metaphor encapsulates our sixth strategy: seeking the shared path. This approach embodies the Stoic principle of living in harmony with the natural order, prioritizing unity over division. In moments of conflict, it's easy to assume that our goals or values are completely opposed to those of others. However, the wisdom of the Stoics urges us to look deeper, to find the connections that bind us together. By focusing on these common interests, we can create a framework for cooperation and compromise, leading to more harmonious resolutions. To begin your Stoic quest for common ground, consider these steps. Look for the necessities beneath the surface. In many conflicts, what appears to be clashing desires often masks deeper, unfulfilled needs. By digging into the true necessities behind these wants, you can uncover the path to resolution. Reflect on what each party is genuinely seeking in the dispute, whether it's security, respect, or validation. This introspection is essential as it reveals the shared human experience underlying the conflict. Understanding these core needs cultivates empathy, a powerful tool for diffusing tensions. As Epictetus wisely remarked, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By acknowledging and addressing these fundamental needs, we pave the way for solutions that satisfy everyone involved, turning potential adversaries into partners on the journey toward mutual understanding and respect. In today's world, this practice can transform our interactions, whether in personal relationships or professional settings, making us more skilled at resolving conflicts peacefully and effectively. Recognizing these deeper needs not only enhances our emotional intelligence, but also empowers us to build stronger, more empathetic connections. This approach, rooted in the wisdom of ancient philosophy, offers a timeless strategy for overcoming adversaries by fostering genuine understanding and cooperation. Discover shared ideals. When facing an opponent, one powerful Stoic strategy is to discover shared ideals. Our values profoundly guide our actions, and by looking beyond the immediate conflict, you can explore the core principles that both you and your adversary hold. Do you both value honesty, justice, or decency? Recognizing these shared values can act as a moral compass, guiding you toward decisions consistent with your beliefs and fostering mutual understanding. Reflect on this. How can identifying shared values help resolve conflicts and build stronger relationships? By addressing the common ground, you not only find a path to resolution but also elevate the interaction to one of mutual respect and dignity. keeping those involved deeply engaged and encouraging them to apply these principles in their own lives. Start small. Build momentum. In the journey toward mastering non-combat strategies, one crucial principle is to start small and build momentum. This concept revolves around appreciating small victories and understanding that significant change doesn't happen overnight. Rather than expecting immediate consensus on all fronts, it's more practical to focus on finding minor points of agreement, no matter how trivial they might seem at first. These initial agreements serve as stepping stones, fostering trust and building momentum. By celebrating these small wins, you create a positive environment that makes addressing larger issues more manageable. This approach not only strengthens your resolve but also inspires confidence in those around you. Consider a modern example in a corporate setting. Two departments might be at odds over resource allocation. One department prioritizes marketing, while the other focuses on product development. Initially, their goals seem to conflict. However, by shifting their perspective to a shared company vision of growth and success, they realize both want the business to thrive. By identifying the underlying needs, marketing seeks visibility, while product development seeks innovation. They can collaborate on a campaign that highlights new product features, satisfying both departments. This cooperation builds trust and lays the groundwork for future collaborations. Have you ever experienced a conflict where, upon deeper reflection, you discovered shared goals or values? How did that realization change the outcome? By encouraging this reflection, you help others see the practical application of Stoic principles in their own lives. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination. Patience is key. Finding common ground can take time, so be patient and understanding. Acknowledge achievements, accept setbacks, and remember that each step toward cooperation is a step away from confrontation. Through this Stoic technique, you embark on a path that transcends simple solutions by recognizing the connections in your experiences and laying the foundation for a more peaceful future. You seek the shared path. Those who ascend together, guided by shared values and interests, will ultimately reach the peak of understanding. In this process, you not only resolve conflicts but also strengthen relationships. You learn to appreciate the diverse perspectives that contribute to a richer, more nuanced view of the world. This journey of seeking common ground teaches us that true strength lies not in overpowering others but in finding harmony and understanding. It's about building bridges, not walls, and recognizing that we are all interconnected in this vast tapestry of life. As you navigate your personal and professional relationships, remember these lessons. Use the Stoic principles of empathy, patience, and shared values to turn potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and connection. By doing so, you will not only overcome your foes but also build a more harmonious and resilient life. If you've made it this far, you're embracing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Comment "I conquer with calm" to show your dedication to mastering these 13 Stoic strategies. Stay tuned. There's even more insight ahead. Number 7. Delve into the depths of your adversary. In this section, we explore a crucial tactic for dealing with adversaries. Delve into the depths of your opponent. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a turbulent river, its rapids foaming and churning with intensity. A wise Stoic wouldn't focus on the chaotic surface but rather on the hidden depths beneath. This metaphor captures the essence of our strategy to truly understand your opponent. Epictetus wisely said, "It is not the event itself that troubles us, but our view of it." To effectively navigate conflicts, we must look beyond immediate reactions and judgments, delving deeper into the motivations and fears of our adversaries. This approach involves several key steps. First, take a step back from the situation. Breathe deeply, mentally distance yourself, and view the conflict with a calm, objective perspective. This detachment allows for more logical reasoning and clearer observation. Next, adopt the mindset of an impartial observer. Imagine yourself as a fly on the wall, watching the interaction unfold without emotional involvement. This separation helps you gather more detailed insights into the dynamics at play. It's also crucial to investigate the underlying motivations of your opponent. Ask sincere, open-ended questions. By putting yourself in their shoes, you can comprehend their viewpoint without necessarily supporting it. Imagine how they see the situation, what values and beliefs guide them. This exercise is about finding common ground and discovering the world through their eyes, not about justification. Often conflicts stem from deeper issues like unmet desires, fears, or past traumas. Look beyond the surface argument to identify the root causes of the conflict. What needs are unfulfilled? What fears are being triggered? Remember, this journey is about gaining insight, not excusing behavior. Your goal is to understand the layers of experiences and perspectives influencing your opponent's actions. Like a geologist studying rock layers to understand the terrain, you can uncover hidden commonalities and potential areas of resolution by practicing the Stoic depth-seeking technique. This approach not only aids in resolving conflicts but also offers valuable self-insight. As you learn more about your adversaries, you may also discover important truths about your reactions and beliefs. With this understanding, the once raging river of conflict can transform into a calm stream, paving the way for resolution and mutual respect. In modern life, this strategy is incredibly relevant. We often face conflicts at work, in relationships, or within our communities. By taking the time to truly understand those we perceive as adversaries, we can navigate these challenges more effectively and constructively. Applying this Stoic tactic can lead to more harmonious interactions and deeper connections, even with those we initially view as opponents. By mastering the art of understanding rather than reacting, we embody the true essence of Stoic wisdom and pave the way for lasting peace and personal growth. Number 8. Using humor wisely in conflict resolution. Imagine walking a tightrope stretched over a deep chasm, where a single misstep could plunge you into the abyss of offense. Humor, however, can serve as your balancing pole, helping you stay upright. The use of humor in resolving conflicts is the essence of this Stoic strategy, as illustrated by this delicate metaphor. Laughter has the unique ability to reduce tension and create a more open atmosphere for discussion. A well-timed joke or light-hearted demeanor can act as a pressure release valve, allowing understanding to flourish and diffusing pent-up frustration. Yet, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely observed, a joke is a fragile thing, and a jest may turn into an insult. Therefore, we must wield humor with deliberate caution to fully harness its potential. To effectively use humor in conflict resolution, consider these guidelines. Recognize your audience. Understanding your audience is crucial in any interaction, especially when dealing with opponents. Consider their humor style and personality before making a joke. What makes them laugh? Are there any topics that might be sensitive to them? Humor can be a powerful tool, but it can also backfire if not used appropriately. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This means that people's reactions are shaped by their perspectives and experiences. Therefore, be mindful and thoughtful when using humor, as a joke that delights one person may offend another. How can you use your understanding of others to navigate challenging interactions more effectively? By recognizing and respecting their individual sensitivities, you can foster better communication and potentially diffuse tense situations. This approach not only helps you avoid unnecessary conflicts but also shows your respect for others, which is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Engaging with others thoughtfully and with a sense of empathy will ultimately lead to more meaningful and positive interactions. Seek joy, not harm. Focus on finding genuine joy in your interactions rather than using humor to demean others. True humor should build connections, not create divisions. Instead of making jokes at others' expense, aim to foster a shared sense of humor that brings people together. Self-deprecating humor is often a safer choice, as it demonstrates humility and a willingness to acknowledge your own flaws. How can you use humor to strengthen relationships and promote understanding? By focusing on inclusive and kind-hearted humor, you can create a positive atmosphere and show that you value respect and empathy. This approach not only diffuses potential conflicts but also aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining integrity and compassion in all interactions. Embracing this mindset will help you navigate challenging situations with grace and wisdom, ultimately leading to more meaningful and harmonious connections. Timing is crucial. Once you've assessed the atmosphere, take a moment to ensure it's the right time for humor. Misplaced jokes can have serious consequences, so it's vital to gauge the emotional tone of the situation. Marcus Aurelius reminds us you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom highlights the importance of controlling your impulses, especially when emotions are running high. If the environment is still tense, it's best to remain calm and kind. Avoid humor that targets sensitive topics, relies on stereotypes, or includes personal attacks. Instead, focus on fostering a sense of calm and understanding. How can you read a room effectively and know when to use humor appropriately? By being patient and observant, you can choose the right moments to lighten the mood without causing harm. This approach not only diffuses potential conflicts but also aligns with Stoic values of patience and empathy. Practicing this mindful strategy will help you navigate difficult interactions with grace and wisdom, leading to more respectful and positive outcomes. Remember the goal: build bridges, not burn them. In conflict situations, it's essential to use humor as a tool, not a crutch. Humor can be a valuable asset in easing tension and opening dialogue, but it should not replace genuine communication or addressing important issues. Relying solely on comedy to resolve disagreements can be ineffective and may trivialize the concerns at hand. Instead, use humor sparingly to create a more open and relaxed atmosphere, making it easier to engage in meaningful conversations. So ask yourself, how can you use humor to facilitate understanding without avoiding the core of the issue? How can you balance lightheartedness with genuine dialogue to foster stronger, more constructive relationships? By reflecting on these questions, you can navigate conflicts more effectively, using humor as a bridge to deeper understanding rather than a superficial fix. Always err on the side of caution. When dealing with adversaries, it's crucial to exercise caution, especially when humor is involved. Always err on the side of caution. When in doubt, it's better to avoid making jokes altogether. This might seem overly cautious, but remember, it's easier to build trust than to rebuild it after it has been damaged. A misplaced joke can cause offense, create misunderstandings, and erode the respect you've worked hard to earn. This means your actions should reflect your values, including your sense of humor. Before you make a joke, consider whether it's truly appropriate for the situation and the people involved. Is it worth the risk of potentially causing harm or misunderstanding? How do you think the other person might interpret your words? Engaging in self-reflection and empathetic consideration helps ensure your interactions are constructive rather than destructive. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, your own behavior and reactions, while letting go of the need to impress or amuse at the expense of others' feelings. Embrace caution and wisdom in your interactions, and you'll find that you can navigate even the most challenging relationships with grace and strength. By applying these Stoic principles, humor can become a powerful tool for building relationships, relieving stress, and creating opportunities for resolving conflicts. Remember, laughter has a unique ability to bring people together rather than drive them apart. By using humor wisely, you can transform tense situations into opportunities for understanding and resolution, which might surprise you. Instead of responding with hostility, approach conflicts with a sense of calm and humor. Consider how humor can break down barriers and create a more relaxed atmosphere where true communication can flourish. Reflect on times when a laugh has eased tension or softened someone's stance, making them more receptive to your perspective. Can you think of a moment when humor changed the course of a conflict for the better? Embracing this approach aligns with the Stoic mindset of maintaining inner peace and clarity, even in challenging situations. By fostering an environment where laughter is shared, you not only diffuse potential hostility, but also build a foundation for stronger, more resilient relationships. So next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, Remember the power of humor as a tool for connection and resolution. How might you use this Stoic strategy in your own life to turn potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and understanding? Number 9, seek external aid without shame. In life's complex journey, there will be times when the path forward feels blocked, tangled with obstacles too difficult to navigate on your own. This sense of entrapment often mirrors the conflicts we face, where communication breaks down and resolutions seem out of reach. However, as the Stoics remind us, we are never truly alone in these struggles. The 9th strategy in mastering the art of non-combat emphasizes the importance of seeking external aid without shame. Imagine yourself caught in a dense thicket, your movements restricted by thorns and branches. Just as you wouldn't hesitate to call for help to escape such a predicament, you should also seek assistance when mired in disputes. Doing so is not a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of your dedication to finding a constructive way forward. Consider the role of a mediator or counselor. Similar to a wise Stoic philosopher guiding their students toward enlightenment, these impartial third parties create a controlled environment for dialogue, ensuring that every voice is heard and valued. Their expertise can help cut through the dense undergrowth of miscommunication, allowing the true nature of the conflict to be revealed and addressed. Often, strong emotions can cloud our ability to communicate effectively, making it difficult to understand others or express our own thoughts clearly. An external mediator can help untangle these emotional knots, fostering a calmer, more productive atmosphere for conversation. By facilitating understanding and bridging perspectives, they help reduce defensiveness and promote empathy. Counselors and mediators are skilled at identifying and addressing the underlying issues and conflicts. They bring valuable resources and methods to the table, equipping you with the tools necessary to navigate current and future disputes. This preparation not only helps resolve the immediate conflict, but also enhances your ability to handle similar situations in the future. Reflect on the wisdom of seeking help. In Stoic philosophy, asking for assistance is seen as a demonstration of strength and wisdom. It shows a commitment to personal growth and a willingness to invest in the success of your relationships. By leveraging the knowledge and expertise of others, you can navigate the complexities of conflict more effectively, leading to peaceful and constructive resolutions. Consider a modern scenario, a workplace conflict where two colleagues are at an impasse, unable to see eye to eye. Both feel misunderstood and undervalued, their communication strained by frustration and resentment. Bringing in a mediator allows them to step back from their emotions and view the situation from a different perspective. The mediator's impartiality enables a more balanced discussion, where both parties feel heard and respected. Through guided dialogue, they find common ground and work toward a solution that benefits both, transforming their professional relationship. Now, reflect on your own life. Have you ever been in a situation where seeking external aid could have made a difference? How might your conflicts have been resolved more smoothly with the help of a mediator or counselor? This is the essence of the Stoic lesson, recognizing that we are part of a larger community and that seeking help is a sign of wisdom and strength. In conclusion, seeking external aid without shame is a powerful strategy for overcoming conflicts. It allows you to draw on the expertise of others, creating an environment of understanding and collaboration. By doing so, you demonstrate a commitment to personal growth and the health of your relationships. Remember, even in the most challenging situations, you are not alone. Help is available, and embracing it can illuminate the path forward, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and harmony. So, the next time you find yourself entangled in the thorns of conflict, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Embrace the Stoic wisdom that true strength lies not in solitary struggle, but in the courage to seek and accept aid. This mindset will not only help you navigate current conflicts, but also equip you with the resilience and wisdom to face future challenges with grace and effectiveness. What steps can you take today to incorporate this Stoic strategy into your life? How might seeking help transform your approach to conflict and enhance your personal and professional relationships? By reflecting on these questions, you can begin to integrate the profound teachings of Stoicism into your daily life, paving the way for a more harmonious and enlightened existence. If you've read this far and are still engaged, take a moment to comment below with "I embrace wisdom." This simple act signifies your understanding of the importance of applying Stoic strategies to overcome life's challenges. Now, let's continue this journey together, mastering the art of non-combat and embracing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius to lead more balanced, fulfilling lives. Number 10. Growth from the ashes of conflict. Picture the legendary phoenix reborn from its own ashes, emerging stronger and wiser with each new life. This powerful symbol captures the essence of our 10th Stoic strategy, harnessing conflict as a catalyst for personal growth. Epictetus wisely advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as fixed and beyond your control." By embracing this mindset, you can transform every disagreement and conflict into an opportunity for profound personal transformation. Through introspection and self-evaluation, conflicts shift from being mere challenges to becoming valuable lessons, enriching your journey toward wisdom and resilience. Here's how to embark on this transformative path. Adopt a learning attitude. Adopting a learning attitude involves viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth and development. Instead of perceiving conflict as inherently negative, shift your perspective to see it as a chance to learn and improve. Embrace challenges as pathways to self-betterment, recognizing that each obstacle hides a lesson. By being open to analyzing your actions and acknowledging your shortcomings, you cultivate a mindset focused on continuous improvement. This approach not only enhances your problem-solving skills but also strengthens your resilience. This crucial mindset shift enables you to look beyond immediate discomfort and focus on long-term benefits. Marcus Aurelius noted, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. Embrace this perspective, and you'll begin to view conflicts as essential elements in your growth process. In modern life, this means approaching each day with curiosity and a readiness to adapt and grow. When faced with adversity, ask yourself what lesson can be learned and how it can make you stronger. By doing so, you turn every potential conflict into a valuable learning opportunity, embodying the essence of Stoic wisdom. Ultimately, see every challenge as a step toward mastering the art of non-combat, where true victory lies in your ability to learn and evolve. Make your excavation. To effectively resolve conflicts, it's essential to dig deep and uncover the root causes. Start by identifying the core of the conflict and examining your role in it. Reflect deeply on what triggered your reaction. Ask yourself what principles or beliefs were challenged, which emotions took precedence, and how did they influence your behavior. Sincerity is key in this self-exploration process, as understanding your habits and triggers allows you to gain control over them. Seneca wisely observed, "He who is brave is free in today's world." This means taking the time to analyze your responses to conflicts honestly and without judgment. By doing so, you gain clarity on your motivations and the underlying dynamics, empowering you to handle future conflicts with greater wisdom and composure. Remember, each moment of introspection is a step toward mastering the art of non-combat, where true strength lies in your ability to understand and govern yourself. This reflective practice not only enriches your personal growth but also transforms conflicts into opportunities for deeper self-awareness and improvement. Determine doable domains. To fully benefit from your reflections, it's crucial to turn your insights into actionable steps. Begin by identifying specific areas where you can improve, ensuring your self-reflection leads to tangible changes. For example, if you struggle with effective communication, focus on developing your active listening skills. Effective listening can transform interactions by showing respect and understanding, leading to more productive and harmonious relationships. If emotions often overwhelm you, explore mindfulness practices to help you achieve better emotional control. This involves taking deliberate steps to improve areas where you face challenges. Whether it's enhancing your communication skills or managing your emotions, actionable changes can lead to significant personal growth. By continuously refining these skills, you not only enhance your interactions but also build resilience and inner strength. Embrace these improvements as part of your journey toward mastering the art of non-combat, turning every reflection into a step forward on the path of Stoic wisdom. This approach ensures that your self-examination results in practical, meaningful development, making you more capable of handling conflicts and challenges with grace and efficacy. Seek guidance and criticism. One of the most effective ways to foster personal growth and overcome challenges is by seeking guidance and constructive criticism from reliable mentors. Having a loyal friend, therapist, or mentor who can provide unbiased input and support is invaluable. These individuals offer fresh perspectives on your experiences, helping you see things differently and encouraging a sense of responsibility. As Seneca wisely stated, associate with people who are likely to improve you in modern life. This means actively seeking out those who can offer honest feedback and constructive criticism. Engaging in open dialogues with trusted individuals can reveal blind spots in your behavior and thinking, enabling you to address and improve them. This practice not only enhances your personal development, but also builds a network of support that can guide you through various life challenges. By embracing the wisdom and insights of others, you become more adept at navigating conflicts and making informed decisions. This approach aligns perfectly with the Stoic philosophy of continuous self-improvement and resilience. Remember, the strength of your character is often reflected in the quality of guidance you seek and your willingness to learn from it. By incorporating this strategy into your life, you move closer to mastering the art of non-combat, where true victory lies in wisdom and self-awareness. Embrace patience and persistence. In your journey toward overcoming adversities, embrace patience and persistence. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that growth is a process, not an immediate outcome. Understand that meaningful change takes time and effort, and personal development requires both. Stay committed to continuous self-improvement, recognizing that setbacks are not failures but valuable learning opportunities. Celebrate small victories along the way, as they are the building blocks of greater success. Epictetus wisely said, "No great thing is created suddenly. How do you handle setbacks in your own life? Can you see them as steps toward greater resilience and strength?" This perspective shift is vital in mastering the art of non-combat and achieving a Stoic mindset. In today's fast-paced world, the ability to turn conflict into a growth opportunity is invaluable. Whether it's a disagreement at work, a misunderstanding with a friend, or internal struggles, viewing these conflicts through a Stoic lens can significantly enhance your life. Practice gratitude for these challenges, as they are opportunities to hone your character and skills. By adopting a Stoic approach, you can navigate life's difficulties with grace and emerge stronger and wiser. Embracing the Stoic philosophy of transforming conflict into growth enables you to rise from every challenge like a phoenix from the ashes, see each obstacle as a chance to learn and improve, and seek guidance and feedback to enhance your journey. With patience and persistence, even the most difficult situations can become powerful catalysts for personal transformation. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius taught, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Choose to view conflict as an opportunity for growth, and you will cultivate a resilient and wise spirit, ready to face any challenge with composure and strength. By mastering these Stoic strategies, you not only overcome your adversaries but also transform yourself into a beacon of strength and wisdom, embodying the very essence of the philosophy you practice. This journey of growth and self-discovery is a testament to the enduring power of the Stoic way of life, guiding you to achieve greatness without the need for combat. Number 11. Establishing boundaries. Picture yourself standing on a peaceful beach with waves gently lapping at your feet. Suddenly, someone intrudes on your personal space, disturbing your tranquility. In this moment, setting boundaries becomes essential, a vital Stoic technique that symbolizes the balance between maintaining healthy interactions and safeguarding your well-being and inner peace. Epictetus reminds us, it is not the event itself that troubles us but our view of it. While we can't control others' actions, we can influence our reactions by clearly defining what we will and won't accept. By establishing firm boundaries, we protect ourselves from negativity and nurture healthier relationships. Here's how to put this Stoic principle into practice. First, understand your inner guidance. To effectively master the art of non-combat, it's crucial to first understand your inner guidance. This involves identifying your needs and values. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Before setting boundaries, ask yourself which actions align with your values and which behaviors drain your energy or invade your personal space. Establishing these internal limits is key to maintaining both effective communication and personal well-being. For instance, imagine a colleague who frequently interrupts your work with trivial requests, leaving you frustrated and unproductive. Instead of reacting with irritation or avoidance, reflect on your core values such as respect, efficiency, and kindness, and recognize that uninterrupted work time is essential for your productivity and peace of mind. Once you acknowledge this, you can clearly and kindly communicate your boundaries to your colleague, explaining that while you value their questions, you need focused periods to complete your tasks effectively. This approach not only prevents conflict but also fosters a respectful and understanding environment. Being aware of your inner guidance helps you confidently navigate interactions, ensuring they align with your values. Remember, setting and communicating your boundaries isn't about pushing others away, it's about preserving your well-being and energy levels. How can you apply this principle in your daily life? Can you think of a situation where setting internal limits could enhance your interactions and personal peace? By understanding and prioritizing your values, you create a harmonious balance in your relationships, ensuring your actions reflect your true self. This strategy empowers you and inspires others to respect and understand your space, leading to more meaningful and positive connections. In summary, knowing your inner guidance helps you establish boundaries that protect your energy and values, promoting effective communication and a healthier, more fulfilling life. Second, communicate respectfully and clearly. Effective boundary setting requires clear and respectful communication. Rather than erecting barriers, use your words. Avoid vague statements and passive-aggressive behavior. Use I statements to assertively and directly express your boundaries, focusing on your needs and feelings. This approach fosters cooperation and understanding. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when I speak." And it affects our communication. Respectful communication is key to building cooperation. The key is consistency. Once you establish boundaries, remain as steadfast as a lighthouse. Resist the urge to give in to guilt or avoid conflict by making exceptions. Imagine dealing with a friend who frequently borrows your things without asking. By stating clearly, "I feel uncomfortable when my belongings are used without permission. Please ask me first," you set a clear, respectful boundary. By consistently upholding your boundaries, you earn respect from others and demonstrate self-respect. Consider a professional scenario where a colleague regularly interrupts you during meetings. By politely but firmly stating, "I need to finish my point before we move on," you assert your boundary and reinforce it with each interaction. Consistently communicating your needs and feelings respectfully creates an environment where boundaries are understood and honored, helping you overcome conflicts and build stronger, more respectful connections. Third, prepare for opposition. Not everyone will agree with your boundaries, and that's okay. When you encounter resistance, respond with calmness and clarity, reiterating your stance and emphasizing the importance of respecting your needs. Remember, setting boundaries is a form of self-care and a pathway to personal freedom, not an act of selfishness. Boundaries empower you and protect your mental and emotional well-being by creating a space where you can thrive. This practice embodies Seneca's wisdom of living with a cheerful heart and a grateful attitude. How do you feel when someone consistently ignores your boundaries? It's frustrating, right? Now, think about the times you've respected someone else's boundaries and how it strengthened your relationship. Boundaries are not barriers but bridges to healthier, more respectful interactions. By setting and maintaining boundaries, you create a space for growth and positivity, as the Stoics advocated. This practice not only protects your well-being but also encourages mutual respect and understanding in your relationships. So, next time you face opposition, stand firm and remember self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Consider this scenario: you're at work, and a colleague frequently interrupts your focus with personal issues, causing you stress and hindering your productivity. Instead of harboring resentment or snapping at them, you decide to set a boundary. You calmly express that you value your work time and suggest scheduling a specific time to chat, perhaps during lunch breaks. By doing this, you protect your work time without harming the relationship. You might say, "I value our conversations, but I need to focus during work hours. Can we catch up over lunch?" Instead, this approach respects both your needs and your colleagues' feelings, fostering a healthier work environment. How often do we allow others to cross our boundaries because we fear confrontation or want to be liked? Reflecting on these instances can help us understand the importance of boundaries in maintaining our inner peace and integrity. What steps can you take today to start setting healthier boundaries in your life? As we navigate life, setting boundaries helps us create a space where we can grow and thrive. It enables us to protect our mental and emotional health, foster respect in our relationships, and live authentically. It's not about shutting people out, but about letting them in on your terms. By doing so, you cultivate a life of balance, harmony, and true freedom. One poignant lesson is that boundaries are a form of self-respect. They remind us and others that our needs and well-being matter. This realization can transform our interactions, leading to more meaningful and respectful relationships. In what areas of your life could stronger boundaries lead to more positive outcomes? In conclusion, the Stoic strategy of setting boundaries is about understanding your values, communicating clearly, and standing firm despite opposition. This practice not only protects your inner peace but also fosters healthier and more respectful relationships. By integrating this principle into your life, you embrace a path of self-respect and empowerment, leading to a more serene and fulfilled existence. Remember, setting boundaries is not about exclusion but about creating a space where you and others can interact with mutual respect and understanding. This is the true essence of living a Stoic life. Number 12. Remember, you control your reactions. Imagine yourself in the midst of a violent storm, with waves crashing around you and the wind howling. While the storm's fury is beyond your control, your response to it is entirely within your power. This powerful analogy captures a key Stoic strategy. You are the master of your reactions, not the events around you. The Stoics remind us that true strength lies in mastering our inner world rather than trying to control the outside world. As Epictetus said, "It is a shame for the soul to depend on the body for satisfaction. By focusing on our responses, which we can control, we gain inner tranquility despite life's storms." Here's how you can develop this Stoic superpower. First, identify your triggers. Understanding your emotional landscape is crucial. Reflect on the circumstances or actions that typically upset you. Are there specific phrases, behaviors, or individuals that irritate you? By recognizing these triggers, you gain the power to control them. Taking a moment to breathe and identify what sets you off is the first step toward mastering your emotions. This practice isn't just about avoiding conflict, but about understanding and managing your reactions to maintain inner peace. In our fast-paced modern life, we often encounter stressors that can provoke us. By practicing this Stoic strategy, you learn to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Second, create space between stimulus and response. Pause before acting on impulse. When faced with a triggering situation, take a deep breath and allow yourself a moment to observe and evaluate the circumstances. This deliberate pause gives you the power to make thoughtful decisions rather than letting your emotions dictate your actions. In today's hectic world, where instant reactions are often encouraged by social media and constant connectivity, cultivating the space between stimulus and response is more important than ever. It allows you to maintain control over your actions and reactions, fostering better relationships and decision-making. By practicing this strategy, you empower yourself to handle conflicts with a calm and clear mind, turning potential confrontations into opportunities for growth and understanding. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that we are not slaves to our emotions but masters of our actions. The next time you find yourself in a tense situation, remember to take that breath, create that space, and respond with the thoughtful deliberation that Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers championed. By doing so, you embody the true essence of Stoic resilience, navigating life's challenges with a steady and composed spirit. Third, shift your perspective. The core of Stoic philosophy teaches us that while we may not control external events, we have complete authority over how we perceive these events. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of altering our perspective rather than trying to change the facts. He believed that our reactions are often shaped more by our interpretations than by the events themselves. In practical terms, this means examining different viewpoints and challenging our automatic beliefs. When faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, can this be solved? What positive aspects can I focus on? By doing so, you shift your focus from a problem-centered mindset to a solution-oriented one. This approach not only alleviates stress but also empowers you to find constructive paths forward. This principle is especially relevant in modern life, where we are constantly bombarded with challenges that test our resilience. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, train yourself to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth and improvement. This shift in perspective can transform adversities into valuable life lessons, fostering a mindset of continuous self-improvement and resilience. Remember, true strength lies not in how forcefully we confront our problems, but in how wisely we manage our responses. Fourth, choose your reaction wisely. When faced with a challenge, the power lies not in the situation itself, but in how you choose to respond. After grounding yourself and adjusting your perspective, carefully consider your options before reacting. Will anger or frustration serve you, or will calm and assertiveness yield better results? Remember, Your response can either escalate or de-escalate the situation. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Reflect on this. Does responding with rage improve your circumstances, or does it cloud your judgment and worsen the conflict? Embracing composure allows you to see the situation clearly and choose a response that aligns with your principles and goals. By selecting your reaction wisely, you maintain control over your actions and emotions, fostering better outcomes and preserving your peace of mind. Fifth, practice, practice, practice. Mastering the art of controlling your reactions is not a one-time effort but an ongoing journey that requires persistent practice and dedication. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, mental exercise enhances emotional resilience and self-control. By deliberately experimenting with different responses in challenging situations, you gradually build your capacity to remain calm and composed under pressure. As Seneca aptly stated, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Each encounter is an opportunity to refine your ability to choose a measured response over a hasty one. In today's fast-paced world, this practice can be applied to everything from managing stress at work to handling disagreements in personal relationships. By consistently exercising your response mechanisms, you develop a stronger, more resilient mindset that can navigate adversity with grace and wisdom. This ongoing practice not only benefits you but also positively influences those around you, creating a ripple effect of calm and thoughtful interactions. Embracing this Stoic principle doesn't make you passive, it makes you powerful. You learn to navigate life's storms with courage and grace, finding inner peace in mastering your reactions rather than attempting to control the external world. Stay composed under pressure, make wise choices, and face life's challenges with the unshakable poise of a Stoic sage. To further enrich your understanding and enhance your credibility, let's incorporate some wisdom from other Stoic philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This profound insight emphasizes the importance of our inner dialogue and how it shapes our reality. By maintaining a positive and rational mindset, we can better handle adversities. Additionally, consider the words of Zeno of Citium. The founder of Stoicism: "Man conquers the world. By conquering himself," this quote reinforces the Stoic belief that true victory lies within. By mastering our internal responses, we achieve a level of control and peace that external circumstances cannot disrupt. Number 13, the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, is not merely about excusing someone's wrongdoings but about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment and anger that weighs you down. Imagine being chained to a massive rock, its weight dragging you down while its rough edges cut into your flesh. This rock symbolizes the weight of unforgiven grievances, anchoring you to the past and hindering your progress. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks these chains, allowing you to move forward with clarity and peace of mind. Seneca wisely said, "He who is revengeful lives with a wound always open." This means that holding on to grudges perpetuates your suffering, keeping old wounds fresh and preventing healing. Forgiveness is a deliberate choice to release the negative emotions that tie you to past hurts. It does not condone the wrong done to you or erase the memory of it, but instead shifts the focus from the transgressor to your own well-being. Here's how to begin this self-liberating Stoic journey. Turn the focus from them to you. A crucial step in mastering the art of non-combat and overcoming your adversaries is to shift the focus from them to you. Recognize the impact their actions have on your health. Holding on to anger and resentment harms you more than the other person. It drains your energy, clouds your judgment, and hinders your ability to find peace and happiness. By choosing forgiveness, you regain control of your mental state and prioritize your well-being. How do you think forgiving someone can transform your mental and emotional health? Reflect on this and consider how letting go of negative emotions can lead to a more serene and resilient mind. By focusing on your inner peace and emotional well-being, you empower yourself to rise above conflict and maintain your strength and clarity. Recognize the influence of perspective. Understanding the power of perspective is vital. Consider this: often, the way we perceive a situation profoundly impacts our response to it. Instead of reacting with immediate anger or resentment, take a step back and try to view the circumstances from a broader lens. Forgiveness sometimes requires us to delve into the background and motivations of the other person. By acknowledging their shortcomings and vulnerabilities, we are not excusing their actions but rather understanding the human behind them. This shift in perspective can foster empathy and significantly reduce the emotional weight of the situation. How might your response change if you truly understood the reasons behind someone else's actions? This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles but also promotes inner peace and rationality, helping you to master the art of overcoming adversities without resorting to conflict. Embrace the past but release its hold. As we navigate life, one of the most powerful strategies we can employ is to let go of the past while cherishing the lessons it has taught us. Forgiveness is not about erasing memories or pretending that painful events never happened. Instead, it involves freeing yourself from the emotional burden of negative feelings such as resentment and hatred. These emotions can weigh you down, hindering your progress and clouding your judgment. By acknowledging and learning from past experiences, you can retain valuable insights while releasing the toxic emotions that accompany them. Stoic wisdom reminds us that our growth and peace of mind are more important than holding on to grudges. Ask yourself, how can you let go of the bitterness from your past while keeping the valuable lessons intact? Reflect on this and think about ways to transform past hardships into sources of strength and wisdom. By doing so, you not only overcome your adversaries but also master the art of inner peace, becoming a more resilient and enlightened individual. This seamless approach to handling the past can transform your outlook, ensuring that you're not shackled by what once hurt you but are instead empowered by what you have learned. Engage in active forgiveness. Forgiveness is a journey that requires continuous effort and dedication. As you embark on this path, view it as an ongoing process rather than a single act. Actively practicing forgiveness involves consistently releasing negative feelings and thoughts whenever they arise. This can be achieved through various methods such as journaling, mindfulness, and meditation. By writing down your thoughts, you can gain clarity and let go of lingering resentment. Mindfulness keeps you anchored in the present, allowing you to observe your emotions without judgment. Meditation provides a serene space to process and release negativity. Remember, forgiveness is a profound gift you give to yourself. It frees you from the chains of bitterness, paving the way for greater joy, peace, and emotional resilience. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "He who is not able to forgive others breaks the bridge over which he must pass himself." By engaging in active forgiveness, you not only heal your own wounds but also cultivate a more serene and fulfilling life. This process of continuous forgiveness transforms you, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. How will you begin this journey of forgiveness, and what tools will you use to stay committed to it? In the realm of Stoicism, forgiveness is a powerful strategy that helps you overcome adversity without conflict. It empowers you to rise above your circumstances, fostering a sense of inner strength and tranquility. As you practice forgiveness, consider it a cornerstone of your personal growth and emotional well-being. What benefits do you anticipate experiencing from letting go of past hurts? How can you integrate these practices into your daily routine to maintain a forgiving heart? By incorporating these principles into your life, you can master the art of non-combat and triumph over your adversaries with grace and wisdom. Forgive yourself. Self-forgiveness is one of the most profound yet often overlooked approaches in overcoming your adversaries through Stoic strategies. Imagine the relief and inner peace you could achieve by forgiving yourself for past mistakes. Holding on to self-blame can be as damaging, if not more so, than harboring resentment towards others. This principle applies not only to external adversaries but also to the internal critic that often resides within us. By embracing self-compassion, you allow yourself to learn from your mistakes and move forward without the heavy burden of self-criticism. Consider this: how many times have you dwelled on a past error, letting it cloud your judgment and affect your present actions? Instead, ask yourself what lessons you can take from those experiences and how you can use them to grow. By forgiving yourself, you create space for personal growth and resilience, turning past missteps into stepping stones for future success. This act of self-compassion not only lightens your emotional load but also strengthens your capacity to face challenges with a clear and composed mind. So, the next time you find yourself caught in the web of self-blame, pause and remember that self-forgiveness is not a sign of weakness but a powerful tool for achieving inner peace and moving forward with confidence. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness but a demonstration of your inner strength and commitment to your mental health. Take a deep breath, let go of the weight of unforgiven grievances, and step into a future where you are free to pursue your happiness and peace. This act of forgiveness transforms you, breaking the cycle of negativity and fostering a more serene and fulfilled life. As you embark on this journey, consider these steps. Carefully reflect on the impact of resentment on your life. Shift your perspective to foster empathy. Let go of the emotional weight of past hurts, Practice active forgiveness regularly, and remember to forgive yourself. These steps will help you cultivate a mindset of forgiveness, leading to a more peaceful and resilient life. What steps can you take today to begin this journey of forgiveness? How can you apply these principles to your own life and relationships? Reflect on these questions, and let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you towards a more forgiving and liberated existence. Thank you for being part of today's video on mastering the art of non-combat with 13 Stoic strategies from Marcus Aurelius. Your participation in our community is greatly appreciated. Feel free to share your thoughts or simply comment, "I am a newbie" if you're new, or "I am a Stoic" if you've been with us for a while. Your interaction is a powerful source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we?